The first 4 problems, you are dividing fractions. Remember, the rule for dividing fractions is you need to multiply by the reciprocal. So you keep the first fraction the same, change the division to multiplication, and reciprocal means you flip your second fraction. Once you're at this step, you can multiply straight across, or you can cross cancel. I notice the 6 and the 10 have a common factor of 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now multiply straight across. That is an improper fraction. 9 goes into 25. 9 divides into 25 how many times? 2 times, with 7 left over. 2 and 7/9 is your final answer. Number 10, 7/15 times the reciprocal of 2/5 is 5/2. I'm going to cross cancel the 15 and the 5 by dividing by 5. Now multiply straight across. 7 times 1, 3 times 2. 7/6 is improper. 6 divides into 7 once, with 1 left over. On number 11, I notice I have a mixed number. Before I can multiply by the reciprocal, I need to convert this mixed number to an improper fraction. So 3 times 3 plus 2 is 11. Change it to multiplication and flip your second fraction. I'm going to cross cancel again by dividing by 3. Multiply straight across. That is improper. 4 divides into 33 8 times, with 1 left over. Number 12, let's do the same process. 2 and 3/4 I need to make improper. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Times, flip 3/4. Cross cancel by dividing your 4's by 4. 11/3, which equals 3 and 2/3. Compare with less than, greater than, or equal to. -6 is less than 9. Your negatives are always less than positives. 5 is greater than -5. Remember, when you have 2 negatives, the number closest to 0 is greater. So -4 is greater than -9, and -7 is less than -3. The opposite of 6 is -6. Opposite of -7 is 7. The opposite of 0, 0 is its opposite. Number 15, these vertical bars represent absolute value. Absolute value is the distance a number is from 0 on the number line. The absolute value of 6 is 6. The absolute value of -5 is 5. The absolute value of 4 equals 4. The absolute value of -6 is 6. And the absolute value of 0 is 0. Now on number 16, we have the opposite of the absolute value of 3. The opposite of the absolute value of 3 is -3. The opposite of the absolute value of 5 is -5. The opposite of the absolute value of 7 is -7. And the opposite of the absolute value of -4 is -4. The opposite of absolute value of 9 is -9. The opposite of the absolute value of -5 is -5.